Hello everyone! This month we're discussing Muladhara Chakra, root support. Its element is earth and purposes are foundation, stability, and support. For the next 30 minutes we're going to ground and earth. So go ahead and grab your mat, a block if you have one. If you have a yogi strap, go ahead and grab that. It's typically 6 feet tall with a buckle on one end, and bring it to arm's reach. If you don't have a yogi mat, yogi strap, grab a hold of a towel, fold it like so, small towel, and you could use that as well. And I'll meet you on your mat. Go ahead and get comfortable, either cross-legged in Sukhasana, or if that's hard on your knees, or if it's more comfortable, come to your shins in Vrajasana and settle in on your mat. We'll have that guy pass first. Place your hands on your thighs and inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, and exhale, shoulders down your back. One more cleansing breath. Inhale up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Close your eyes. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring awareness to your heartbeat, your breath, your inhales and your exhales. Your next inhale for the count of 3, and exhale for the count of 3. A few cycles of that. Inhale 3, exhale 3. Each inhale filling up, and exhale landing you here for the next 30 to 45 minutes. Slowly pet your eyes to open and make your way down to on your back, on your mat. Bring both of your knees towards your chest and rock from side to side, massaging your lower back. Slow down your movement, come to stillness. Activate your feet by sending them towards the ceiling, and hug your knees and shins closer to your chest. Shoulders on the earth, lower back wide. Feel the support of the earth underneath you. Inhale and bring your left foot to the ground. Grab a hold of your mat, your yogi strap, or your towel, and bring it around your foot. Inhale your foot up, knees still close to your chest. Push onto your strap as you pull down gently on your foot. We're just waking up the leg channels here. Maybe you could lengthen and straighten your leg. See how that feels. Bend it one more time. Straighten it. Explore your hamstring here. But come to stillness with the knee close to your chest. Shoulders on the earth. We're here for 3 breaths. Straighten your leg. Bring your left hand out and draw your foot across your body. You can grab a hold of the strap or your towel like so. Bring your hand here, you can cactus it or straighten it. Inhale to center. Gonna move off a little bit to make space here. And then exhale, draw your foot across to the other side. Bring your left hand out here. You could gaze up towards the ceiling, to your left or to your right, whatever feels good in your neck. Activate the toes by pointing, activate the feet by pointing the toes towards the ceiling. And just remember to come back to your breath. Inhale, draw your foot back in. And bring your left foot in. Grab a hold of the strap and bring your right foot back down. And same here. Inhale, pull on, gently pull on your foot towards you, towards your armpit, towards your chest, as you push energetically with your foot towards the ceiling. No tension in your neck. You could straighten your leg here, explore your hamstrings. Mine tend to be really tight, even though I work on them every day. They could be quite stubborn. Pulse back and forth between the two. And then come to stillness. Drawing your knee towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen your foot. Your left hand out. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, cross your body. Send your foot across your body. You could gaze for a little twist. You could gaze towards your left hand or up at the ceiling towards your right. Notice any sensations in your body and draw your breath or direct your breath towards those sensations. Inhale up. Grab a hold of the strings with your other hand and exhale all the way across. Both sit bones on your mat, on the ground, hips square. You could activate your feet by pointing the toes towards the ceiling. And draw your foot in. Take your strap, place it on your side. Bring your soles of your feet close to your sit bones. They don't have to touch. Your hands on either side of you. Root through the soles. Inhale. Exhale, push the earth away from you and send your hips to the sky. Long neck, chin towards the ceiling. You can interlace your fingers underneath you for bridge pose. Release your hands if you intertwine them, and one vertebra at a time come back down to the earth. You can release your back by swaying your feet side to side. Slow down your motion and make your way on your chest. Tops of your feet come to the bottom and touch and press on your mat. Your chin or your forehead to your mat, your hands at your side. Inhale your right leg up. Point your toes. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale your left leg up. And bring it down. A few more like that. Inhale right. Exhale. Inhale left. Exhale. One more. Inhale right. Exhale. Inhale left. Exhale. Inhale, press into the earth for half lotus and lift your feet, your knees, your thighs, and maybe your hips. Half lotus. Exhale, release. Wag your tail to release your lower back. Bring your hands beside you underneath your shoulders. Inhale, slowly peel up. Shoulders up and down your back. Bent elbows for cobra. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your hands a little forward. Press the earth away from you. Come to your shins and push. You can walk yourself a little bit forward on your mat. Tuck your toes. Spread your fingers wide. Press into the finger pads and send your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. This is your first dog of the day. You could bend one knee, then the other. You could shift from side to side. Come to stillness. Press the earth away from you, your shoulders away from your ears, long, nice spine, heels press towards the earth energetically. They don't have to touch. You could bend into your knees more, spread your sit bone wide towards the sky, long spine, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward and step. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. You could grab a hold of your block if you like. And fold. Set your block aside, plant your arms, and step your left foot back. Bring your back knee towards the ground for lunge. Your knee and your ankle align. You could bring your block, if you like to, bring it to like your fingertips. If you have two, then you would align them like this. Shoulders up and down your back. Long spine. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, walk the blocks back for half splits. You can inhale, exhale, draw your chest towards your feet. You could soft knees. You could even bend them a little bit. The idea is that your back is nice and flat. Inhale, shift forward, settle into your hips. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward, set your block to the side. Tuck your back foot, lift it, and step it forward. Halfway. Exhale, plunge your toes, and step your right foot back. Bring the knee down. And you could tuck the toes for more support, or bring the tops towards the earth, whichever you prefer. Inhale here for lunge. For lunge. Knee aligns with your ankle. Flat back, then cobra in your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, walk it back. Half splits. Inhale. Settle into your hips. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. I think we did a few more on this side. Set your block to the side. Lift your back knee. Step it forward. Inhale halfway. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Make it all the way up. Hands meet above head and bring them through. Take a look at your feet. Lift your toes and bring them towards the floor. Feet hip distance apart. To know if they're hip distance apart, take your fists and bring them in between your feet to see if they're hip distance apart. Shoulders up and down your back. Then inhale, lift up, exhale, sit a little bit in your chair, not too far, and press towards the earth with your hands. Press into the earth with your feet, all four edge corners of your feet, and with your hands press towards the earth as you lift up. This is called energetic grounding. So all fours are grounding. 3 more breaths here. One more. Inhale, hands above. Exhale. We'll move into chair now. Inhale your hands to the horizon. Exhale, shift back into your imaginary chair. Take a look at your feet. Make sure that you can see your toes. You can lift them, wiggle them. Shift your weight back into your heels, your shoulders down your back. Ignite your core by sending it back. You can lift, option here to lift your biceps by ear, rotate your pinkies in for your chair pose. Three more breaths. One more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, palms touch. Bring them to heart center. Shift your weight to your right foot. I'll be mirroring you. And rotate your left foot out. Options here, ankle, shin, or thigh. If you're going for the inner thigh, try to do it without using a hand first. So try something new. Find your focal point, your drishti, to aid in your balance. And if you could stay stable and expressing your branches differently, go ahead. But the main objective here is to root down through your right leg. So see how long you could stay stable. Three more breaths. Slowly open your ears. Slowly bring your foot in front of you. Toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Perfectly fine to stay here. Other options are to basket your hands underneath your thigh, grab a hold of your knee, wherever you could stay stable. And if you fall out, that's okay. You could always come back and try and see next time. If head to toe is in your practice, or even extended head to toe, you could move into that now. As long as you could remain, keep the integrity in your right foot, whatever keeps you grounded and on moving from, whatever doesn't move your sole, your foot away from the ground. You can move to that expression. You guessed it, 3 more breaths. And slowly release. Good, shake it off. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Draw the weight, or shift your weight towards your left knee, or left leg. Bring your hands, palms touching at heart center. Rotate your foot out in a little tripod right here. Perfectly fine to stay here. You're getting all the benefits of the pose if you stay here. If you like for a little bit more of a challenge, come to your shin, avoiding your knee at all costs. The other option is to come towards your inner thigh. If you tried it without your hand on that side, try it here. And again, once you find your drishti, your focal point, and you're balanced, whatever expression with your hands you want to take, as long as you remain rooted through your left leg, is okay. So play. Or you just might want to really focus on grounding, so you will stay here. 2 more breaths. Slowly bring your foot in front of you, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. You could stay here. If you tried a different leg, you could basket your hands underneath the thigh, bring them toward to the knee, shoulders up and down your back, chest towards the sun, toes pointing towards the ceiling. If you feel very confident in your head to knee or extended head to knee pose, you can move into it now. Notice if there are any differences from side to side. If there are, where are they? What are they? Is it more challenging to balance on one leg than the other? 2 more breaths. And slowly release. And shake it off. Bring your hands up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your palms and make your way down to your sit bones. Actually bring your feet on each side, so your sit bones are in between your feet, knees touch. Or you want to zipper your thighs together. Feet on each side of you. Inhale, shoulders up and down your back, chest towards the sky. Hero's pose. This is a perfect place to be in hero's pose. If this feels good, you might try to come down a little further. Bring your hands behind you. You come down to your forearms. Keep your chin tucked, or you could release it. Whatever feels good on your neck. Full expression of hero is coming all the way down to the ground, with keeping your heels or your knees on your mat. So if this feels okay, this is not too tight on your quads or anything like that, or you could come down and explore it. Wherever you're at, find stillness and 3 full breaths. Slowly inhale, make your way up. And bring your feet in front of you. Bring your left leg in. And your right shin towards you. So however far you can go, maybe it's just like this. Just remember, root down through both of your sit bones, shoulders up and down your back, a long spine. And bring your shin closer. You could activate the feet by pointing them towards the ceiling. I like to play with this. This is like seated pigeon. You can rock back and forth. Really great hip opener here. So wherever you're at, a few breaths here. One more breath. Slowly release your foot all the way down. Shift your hips, your torso towards your right foot. Inhale, exhale, walk towards it. Maybe you're right here. It's totally fine. Maybe your knee comes up a little bit more. It's totally okay too. Hamstrings are a pretty long muscle and they're pretty stubborn too. I've been working on them for quite some time and they're still pretty stubborn. So, and everybody's very, like literally every body is very different. You could also use your strap or your towel if you like. Just don't compromise the integrity of your long spine for a straight leg. It's so much more important for your back to be straight than your knee to be straight. So inhale, exhale, lean with your chest towards your toes. And explore where you're at. Explore the feeling in your hamstrings. Maybe bring down your knee towards the floor. And honor and accept where your body is today. Two more breaths. Place your strap on the side and bring your right foot in. Take your left foot out and we'll do a seated pigeon here. Same options here. Curl it in, hold on to your shin like this. Maybe comes out this far, it's okay. Whatever feels comfortable. Find stillness for a few breaths. For more activation, you could send your toes towards the sky. One more breath. Slowly release your leg out. And draw your hips towards your left foot. Same options here. Inhale, shoulders up and down your back. Lean with your chest as you make your way down. However far you go, however much you need your knee up, it's totally okay. Grab a hold of your strap. Every time you do this, your body's learning to trust you again. In essence, that's how you become a little bit more flexible here and there. Slowly come up. Bring your both feet out in front of you. Root down. Shoulders up and down your back. Chest towards the sky. Feet activated by sending the toes towards the ceiling. Maybe you could sit up like this easily. Maybe you would like your hands next to you or behind you. Really great place to start. So explore your hamstrings, resisting your practice. Inhale, lean with your chest as you fold over your feet. Maybe you grab a hold of your toes, maybe you come to the side, maybe release. You can always grab for your strap or your towel. Soft knees. Maybe bend one and straighten the other. Explore your hamstrings in each foot or leg. And come to stillness. A long spine. Chest towards your toes. 3 more breaths. And slowly come up. Place your strap on the side. Bring your feet on the mat. Your big toes touch. Spread your knees as wide as you like and walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your forehead to the mat for child's pose. Option here to breathe into your lower back, expanding it. Your sit bones come closer to your ankles and your hands walk farther away from you. You could come up to your fingertips and keep crawling as you sit closer towards your heels. Or the option is just to bring your hands up towards the sky. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, shift forward to all fours. Maybe you kick up your legs. Come to your shins and your feet in front of you. And come to your back. Spread your feet wide, your hands. You could have them up like this, or bring one hand to your abdomen, one to your heart. Close your eyes, scan your body. Okay. Scan your body and see how you're feeling. Notice any sensations that arise. Relax your brow. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue get wide in your mouth as you melt like butter onto the ground. Feel the ground's support underneath you. Corpse pose, Shavasana. Begin to bring awareness back to your breath. Move your fingertips and your toes. And roll onto one side, your left or your right. Using your top hand to push you up into a seat. Eyes closed. Palms touch a heart center. Bow your head towards your own heart, sending gratitude for this time spent together. And gratitude for all the things your body can do. I thank you for taking this time to ground with me. Thank you for letting me be your guide. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, for taking the time to ground together. If you have any questions or comments, you could private message me or leave them below. And also, how did you feel? How did that feel? Let me know. Until next month.